All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints. I think we're gonna take it a little more chill this time. We're gonna play it like a normal day. We're not gonna try to force anything, and we can just see what we can find, what rooms we can get to. You know, the normal game. Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna dead end off the bat. Okay, if we get into a corner, if we get into one of the sides, sure. You two are going to have to wait for another day. Also, I have no items. There's no reason to get a code check. Interesting. Oh, okay, maybe that's always in the hallway. I thought it was only in the West Wing hallway, but I guess not. Now this... Okay. I like a key. I could get 2 items. But I'm kind of digging a key here. It lets us still have a path over here, which is pretty solid. Is there a trunk? No. Is there anything else? Because I might have been missing things. Let's see. A utility closet presumably lets us open the garage. That is one thing we figured out. A den still lets us continue, but we have the hallway for that. A storm gives us a lot of things. I'm going to get the utility closet, because it's one thing we know we will need and kind of know how to use at this point. We've seen the gymnasium, so I think you turn that light off, and if it follows the path of the dark room... Oh, hang on. Okay. We want to turn the garage on for sure. I still don't know what this bottom one is. It says like cabinet or something. Cabinet. Yeah, right? We turn off the key cards, right? That's another big thing. If we get the security room, we can make it so they're always open, which is huge. But the dark room, we want the lights to be on to negate the effect. We've had the lights on in the gymnasium and we got the bad effect, so I think we want them off. And we want to try garage on for the door to open, I think. This, we still know about this, right? It's, I forget how to do it. I have notes on it. But we don't know what to do with the, it's like this? No. I forget. We don't know what to do with the white light when you get there. That I believe we need to access our email for, and I can't log into a computer. So, there's that. Let's go hallway. Okay, don't love it. I'll take the pantry. The chapel is just useless for no reason. I would have loved to go on straight, but that's the way things go here. Anything else in here? I think we have the first 2 rows complete with the letters from this art, so that's fine. Security? I can't do it. Oh, crap. And I can't leave. All right, I guess we put the chapel here. We don't have to enter. Just want to see. We haven't lost a step. It is a white bishop, no matter where the chapel is. So I removed the chess notes from the document, because I think it was all wrong. Okay. Let's see. We can get an observatory. We can go there. Parlor gets us probably some gems, which is... Well, we can't get an observatory, so go parlor. Gems are good, I think, if we can solve the puzzle, which... You know. Oh, and that's interesting. The windows here, I haven't been paying much attention, but those are boarded up, but there's some on this side, because this is the front of the building. Okay. I get you. Black pawn, yep. The black box contains gems. This box and blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. That's impossible. I believe true, false. So, the black box does have the gems, and these 2 are empty. Ta-da! That one wasn't hard. Can't closet, we lose. Can't guess bedroom, we lose. See, it seems like I'm going fast, but, like, that's just obvious. drawing room lets us reroll, which I think is pretty valuable. It also gives us 2 paths, so we could go back down, which I think is also valuable. It costs a gem. We get a reroll in case we don't like it. I think we get a reroll on both doors. Is that right? So that's pretty good. Again, this is the one I don't have on the 3rd row. Actually, I have to make a correction on this. Okay, well, I figured out what makes OBS crash, but I have to make a correction here. No, not an R. What am I thinking? Yes, that's a C. That was the puzzle in the last episode where it was clock and lock, and I put down an L, which is just wrong. It's clearly the C, and that's why I thought that said chalk. Yeah, messing with the document too much crashes the whole recording, which is totally fine. I just shouldn't do that, but it also means I can't really erase stuff. But we'll figure that out eventually. Let's see. Kitchen, let's just go down. I've also never seen the kitchen, is that right? No, we have. It's the commissary. That's the yellow room I'm thinking of. This could let us get something. We could put like a lavatory if we get one or something down here. Of course, we could also buy food if we had money. I'd rather save it for anything else, or like a key, a special key, something. I mean, we can see what's in the dining room. It's a wood-fired pizza. Additional 10 steps if you have a furnace. Never seen the furnace. But 8 is a club sandwich, which is not bad, and tomato soup could also be good if we had a lot of red rooms, which are... it itself is not very good. Let's see. I don't really want to... let's use the West Wing Hall, maybe? I can't remember it. Maybe you don't get copies of any room, like multiple copies. Because I don't really... A corridor's pretty good when you start getting up there, right, where everything's locked. So is the hall, though. But then it could be locked. Let's send the hall here. And then let's check this one. Okay, yeah, this is a great place for one of these. Probably not a commissary, and we can't afford it. Guest bedroom, or the storeroom. I like a storeroom because we're out of gems. And gems could be nice. This is again dessert, desert and dessert, which took me a while to figure out. Anyways, let's go back up to the drawing room. Oh yeah, I forgot I could reroll. I can reroll if I want to here. I forgot about that button. Corridor, the rest of these bad. Billiard room could give us more stuff. The dark room should be negated. I'd like this to extend back to the right so we don't get screwed. And interesting. Maybe the lights always turn off when you step in, and that's why it just did that. And now it's locked, and we shouldn't be able to see the things, and I don't have a key card. And we don't have a security room. Okay, that's really bad. I think we have to take a huge L and go back to the starting room. This one might be cooked. Or not the starting room, to the... Well, yes. And to the utility closet, so that we can see that room we're about to make. Otherwise, I might just screw myself completely. Yeah, okay. The breaker trips. Gotcha. So that's good to know. We can't preemptively do that. Which I guess is reasonable-ish. And we just go straight up from here. We lose a lot of steps by doing that, but it's either that or I might just lose anyways, right? We still have to use a key, and yeah, that's the other thing. Okay. One gem, buffing the observatory, I think, is always good, no matter what happens here. we get something out of it, and we get the extra star for next time. 1 diamond. Does it drop somewhere, or do I just kind of get it? I don't think no, because I spent 1 on this room, right? I would have had 0. I didn't look at the top right in time, but let me just double check. Yeah, I think I just, like, absorbed 1. So that's fine. Okay. Bedroom. I think I gotta use, like, the other garbage rooms more, like the nursery, because it shows up a lot. It really does. Now, I have been in the normal bedroom. That is the coin purse, which I don't think we've ever made work, because we really don't get money all that often for whatever reason. Moon pendant, that might be something, especially since it lets me click on that. What room are we in? I haven't been here. Hang on. I haven't checked the art in here at least. Oh, it's Tiger and this stupid thing. I don't know what it is. Okay. Den connects back there with the keycard door, which I don't think really matters. This is the same as the den, so I don't really see why I would use that right now. There's this... Okay, this automatically opens, I guess, from the other side of the locked door, which is interesting. You get a gem. Believe this to be an A, right? Pilot and plot. Why do I have this marked as A? No, it's an I. Never mind. Looking at the wrong row again. Okay, here's the classic conundrum. Do I take the garage? Probably not. Actually, that's interesting. The garage's door, when I had it last time, was on this side. Am I crazy? Because I came at the car from the left. So maybe I can still get the garage with like a dining room here. From the bottom or on the top or something. And maybe this room has you only ever get 1 door, and then presumably the garage door opens. That's a good test for something. Because I swear I've had it like that. Okay, well, I'll use a key. The security room is also like a great other option, because we can make all keycard doors open now that the power is off. At the computer, we don't need to log in. And we can set the keycard door amount to be high, which means we get a lot of free doors. Confirm offline mode is unlocked. Thank you. We still don't know anything about the password for... Not on that screen, but on the login screen. There's 1 gem and 2 coins somewhere. Really? Okay, well, maybe I gotta look out for more stuff. Or maybe I'm stupid. Now, this room is actually quite great if we hit rank 8, because we will need steps soon. Okay, the garage again. Do we take the L? Do we cut ourselves off to find out what's going on in the garage? The garage should be powered for sure. Patio does nothing. This is the only green room. Maybe it gives 1 to itself. The boudoir would let us keep going and give us a safe. But we might just run into a locked door. Give me the garage. I want to know. I want to know. And presumably this will open. Yeah, light's green. Sweet. Okay. So let's get our keys. Let's look for anything else. Do we get to drive? I think we just get to walk. It still says 3rd time. Cloud, wheat, rain. Grain, rain. This is rank 6, right? Yep. Okay, grain. Or just G, rather. Okay, this still has nothing. Not much with this license plate the same. Still SWNSNG. Awesome. Ladder does nothing. Just checking out what's going on over here. And up here, but we get to go somewhere, and that's really sweet. And we're going... Right now we should be going north. Or up, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Maybe for this I need to drive the car for it to open? That seems kind of likely. It's on the road. And I assume there's a special car key for the car, or something like that. Okay, that's just something. Bird bath. This bridge. We've seen the large bridge from the entrance. Can I open this door now? That's a good thing. Sweet. Okay. Okay. We can do that, and the Westgate permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Sweet. This lets us go back to the... Oh, that's crazy. That saves so many steps. You might lose like one. But like if we wanted to get to the utility closet from here, it's goated. Or I don't really know how would that generate? I don't want to step too much in case we lose some steps, because you do lose steps when just walking around. Does the garage have to be there every time? No, because we had the option, like, here. I don't know how that would work. I don't know. They figured it out. I don't really think I have to care. Here's the bridge. And then what is this? This is a room. Holy hell. Okay. Tool shed. 2 special items. Items for trade, not necessarily for sale. I don't have a lot. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I believe there's a shovel you can dig stuff with that we haven't gotten here, but I think from the demo. You go tool shed. And, oh, you know what? Okay, well, that's not a shovel that I can pick up. The lockpick kit? Well, we don't have any more doors. Oh, and the shovel. There we go. Okay. Not the most useful, but... Yeah, theoretically, I can start the day here every day, which is huge. And that can dictate a lot of what we do, and this doesn't reset. Now, it does take a step to go in and all that, or to leave the outside room, in quotes. That's dope. Is there any other hint here? I don't think so. But yeah, getting the garage was huge. I'm glad I did it. However, we should now lose. And that'll stay open. And look at that. We're back here. I never actually went in the chapel. Is there anything special? Is this where the secret gem is that I didn't find? That the computer told me about? No? It's like a gem and 2 coins or something? Timer. Okay. Yeah. I think we just send it. We'll run it back. Till the end of this day, unless I majorly mess up. But permanent edition, sweet. I don't mind that one bit. And now I guess we also get to learn, are those the only rooms available from the outside, or is it also random? With a limit. Because those, I think, are probably all unique to there. In the outer room. But let's back it up. There we go. Open door. Maybe there's another gate here to stop me from going to a garage that doesn't exist, or maybe the garage is always there. I don't know. Again, we'll see. We'll check it out. Okay. Shrine. Rootsfeller's Shelter. Make an offering, receive a blessing. It seems like it might be coins, and I have no coins currently. Shelter. Negates 3 red rooms. Now, I wonder if that includes the lavatory that appears to do nothing. I kind of dig that. There's also some stairs in here, and I wonder... This probably just takes me to the shelter room, but... There's got to be more than that, right? Than just protecting you if there's a room? Okay. Time lock safe. Can't click it. There is a computer. I see that. I think we've seen this painting before. I think this is in the entrance room. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you were down there. Okay. A bed. More bed. I guess this is just the computer room and whatever the safe is. Mount Holly bomb shelter. Classic. Time lock safe, yeah. Unlock date and time. Okay. I see. This is where the date comes into play. This is day... I need to leave the screen in order to know what day it is. We know our start date, and from there we can do anything, right? Our start date is... I have a note for it, but I just put it in. It's November 7th, and that is... I don't think the day of the week actually matters here, but it's a Saturday. So this is a Friday, November 13th. So let's go November... I knew it would come in handy. 13th. And it's at least 1 hour in advance. It's not going to tell me. We start at 8. It may be 9 by now. We have to assume... Because what if I get it wrong? And I want to open the safe. Radiation monitor. Experiments conducted in the laboratory. If it's 12 or higher, all doors will unlock. I haven't done any experiments. Okay. Well, if we cause radiation to happen, we can open all the doors. I don't know how likely that is. This is another password, or maybe the same password that I don't know. We could sit here and wait for the clock to tick, or we can come back. And I'd like to come back. Otherwise, we're going to just be sitting here for several minutes. We've used some steps, but like, that's huge. We know the date actually came in handy. Oh, I see. I can't actually cross because the garage doesn't exist yet. But also, I think that means the garage is guaranteed to be on the left side somewhere. Maybe not guaranteed, but has to be on the left side. It cannot be on the right side. Maybe it's like the secret garden where that might also only be on the right side. It could be on the left. I don't know. It is almost 9, right? Am I insane? Okay. Okay, so it's not even 9 yet. We have to wait for 10. And there are clocks all over the place. So once it hits 10, we'll know. Okay. Corridor early is not what I want to do, but we always get it so early. Love to go Nook. Maybe we do go a little crazy. Maybe we get all 3 here. A hallway? I need the commissary eventually. Let's just go hallway. And over here, let's go spare room. I don't know if this is a good thing to do, but we're going to try it. Just open the rooms and leave them be. Because then we know what kind of paths we have moving forward. I don't really... Maybe it's okay. I like a storeroom. A key is always solid. A gem lets us, make an observatory or a security room or something. And a coin is... well, it's a coin. But that also means the hallway only really has one way to go, which is unfortunate. An observatory going up. Again, the observatory is just solid. It's kind of tricky on my steps here, but maybe we're not playing a step game because we need to go outside today again. Maybe this is fine. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. That's solid. You know, that could be like the archives, which is a red room, but Rotunda can rotate. That seems weird. 7 locked doors. I guess these 4 don't lead anywhere. They're also all locked. For sure. Archives does nothing because of the shelter negation, which is just solid. There's not. I don't think there's anything for us in here still. So let's try this one. There's the furnace, which something needed the furnace to it was one of the dinners. You were more likely to draw red rooms. Now that just gets negated. That could also have something unique in it. And it's a dead end. Let's go West Wing Hall. Let's try to go down. And we can at any point here we can cut this off. We could go pantry. They're all dead ends. They're kind of like a bunk bedroom here. We get a couple of steps. Get a couple of bananas. Holy cow! Who knows how long those have been sitting there? And then we get. Oh, maybe that doesn't count as 2 bedrooms for the thing that bedrooms do, which is like gain 2 steps. Maybe it's for other stuff like the sleep mask. So I dig that. Bunk room is out of the pool, right? Which is solid. A garage gets us 3 keys, which I think is pretty necessary. We've never seen the library. And the library will help us get less common floor plans. And there's a gem on the table. Hang on. Okay, this one we've seen in the first garage we got, which I can't comprehend. Additional reading. The house directory, press R. We've accidentally found that already. Book request form for library use only. Books and periodicals requested will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. We can check out a book. Interesting. Give me drafting strategy. I feel like the fixed stars might just be the observatory book, which we've already seen. It's in the observatory. I don't know what the rest of these really mean. This is from our mother, I think, or like our aunt or somebody. Pretty sure it's our mother. Give me drafting strategy. Simon P. Jones. And I guess the next time we come here, we get to get that. Okay, I'm not moving the mouse right now. That's crazy. That's a trip. Mount Holly Records. Oh, it's our stats page. Okay. It's kind of cool that that's in the game somewhere, because I don't think it's in the menus. Holly Scrapbook. Is this... Okay, no, this is more stats-ish. Does this have a clue to the orchards? Greetings from Reddington. The Baron. November 5th. We can try 1105 on that lock. Empty page. Always, drafting Nook like crazy. That does seem right. Most paid for. The passageway, observatory, drawing room. My favorite is West Wing Hall. Most time spent in the entrance hall. Oh, that's crazy. Contraptions I've made. Locksmith, Secret Garden, 8 gold, paid in full. Largest purchase. I believe this is a holly plant, which is, you know, I've always avoided the commissary. I don't have money. As well as the workshop. That seems wrong, but whatever. 1105 on the lock outside. There's a just maybe. Oh god, just don't move the mouse, just back up. This is actually a trip. It's so crazy. Okay, less common floor plans. Okay, this seems correct. I haven't seen the secret passage in a while. The conference room, getting it early, I think, is actually decent for when we get a spread thing like the patio or the something else. A rotunda. That's crazy. It's been 3 both times. I assume you can rotate the doors, but is that any better than like a 4-way? Don't take that out of context. Spreading items. Yep. There was something here last time. I think just a free item, but not today. Again, 9. That's incorrect. We know red memos are lies, and we also haven't had a safe to try it on. Cotton coat. We got that. The archives we can go back to now. Locked door. I'll take it. The pool. We've never seen the pool. This room would be negated and gives us a lot of options. Again, negated thanks to the shelter. The shelter should also be open at any point. I like that. That gives us, again, it's another 4-way. I kind of like coming back here for a minute. Oh yeah, it says shelter in the bottom right. Look at that. Laboratory, experimental house features. And raising radiation, presumably. I kind of like that. None of these are going to get... Well, this would let me continue that way. But we have the weight room. Oh, crap. I clicked on the wrong damn thing. Oh, no. I really did mean to get the lab. Hopefully we still get it at some point. Wine Cellar's 3 gems. They're really pushing the rotunda. Or a chapel, which would be negated. I just don't know that I want to negate that. That one's not really terrible. So maybe end me on a wine cellar here. We get some gems. We get to see what goes on here. I don't know what that number is. I believe it would be... Maybe it's 1,000. Why would there be 2 C's next to each other? That one I think I have to look up. If it's relevant, I'll never figure it out unless I look it up. Now, please don't come up with this text in blueprints. No, we're good. This is 1213. C is 100. Okay. I didn't know that. Now I know. 1213. Something else to try on the padlock. Stage and that one I don't get. Is there anything else in here? Okay. I kind of want to go outside. But we can go outside if we find a garage, well, and a utility room. But I'd like to try some things on the padlock, and I'd like to go back to the shelter and open the safe. I think that is worth a lot of steps here in the middle of the day for no reason. We're playing 2 different games right now, but we gotta try it. So it's 12:13. We're gonna go to the orchard. We're gonna burn some steps outside too. That's okay. 12:13. I should write all these down actually, just in case it's relevant for a future thing. So here, let me do that. I can't really do both at the same time. Or I guess we'll try it first, because then we could assign it to something if it works for sure. 12:13. Okay, nothing. The other one was November 5th, which was in the library right next to the picture of the apple orchard. Nothing. Okay? I'll write them down, though. And the other one is 1213 Wines. Does it say? It's probably Wine Cellar, right? Okay, that took way too long. But glad I tried. We still need to go over to the shelter, so I have no problem doing this. We're going to burn steps. We know we are, whatever. That's what the running shoes are good for, but we don't got the running shoes. And we walk. As we said before, I think the running shoes do increase your movement speed. Maybe. Maybe I was just, it was a placebo, but... Anyways, here we go. Okay, hang on. We're checking. We didn't ever get the lap, so the radiation should be the same. I guess I have to log in to leave. Safe should be open. Safe is not open. Did I get the date wrong? Did I ever hit confirm? Okay. Do I know my dates? Do I know time? Hang on. We start on November 7th. Today is the 6th day, which means it should be +6, which is 13. Is it not 10 a.m.? It should absolutely be 10 a.m. But maybe I'm tripping? And it's good for 4 hours, right? Okay, so set it for 12 p.m. And then go check the clock out front. It has to be an hour in advance, so we have to know the current time, which is probably before 11. It's 10:30. Okay, so if we just wait until noon, we can try again. Or it's not November 13th, which I think is wrong, because we... oh, wait. No, day 1 is November 7th. Then the Monday is the 9th. The 11th is Wednesday. The 13th is Friday, which is today. Okay. I'm tripping, maybe. I don't know. You know what? The spare room, we have a room here that I haven't gotten yet. Could be something good. We kind of do need steps. We're probably going to get more hallways. I kind of dig it. I'd like a closet, but I think this is actually maybe better. I think I need the steps with all the running around I'm doing. Okay, that gem, I believe, is always there. It's 2 for 2. But we're probably going to get more bedrooms, so... let's send that. There's probably a 4-door bedroom that I don't remember. Because we do have, 4-door rooms are more common. Thanks to something. I don't even remember what of. But, okay, sheltered. We've never been in here. Is this pilot plot? It sure is. Okay, we don't have security and we don't have the breaker box. So there are still keycard locked doors. If that door's locked, I'd rather try... Oh, this one's unlocked. They're really pushing Rotunda. 3 gems is a lot of gems. But maybe that it's just a really good room. This one is just bad as far as I can tell, right? And the passageway also probably has locked doors. Let's try the Rotunda. There's got to be a reason it's so ungodly expensive, but hang on. I don't really want to open that, but it could be the garage, which could have more keys. It's actually, I think, quite likely to be the garage. Okay. The dark room would be negated. It's not very good. Let's go den, and let's try to get a garage. Is there anything else sitting around? Random spawns? There is a trunk, which normally has a key, or could have a key. I still don't know about this, like, hose, vial, faucet, bath. I don't know. Chapel, negated. Freezer, freezes your accounts. Coins and gems will not be reset, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Drafting studio seems insane. Am I wrong? New floor plans. Eventually we have to get them, which I guess means we have to get the drafting studio. I'm clicking it. Whatever. I feel like that's awesome. I see there's a window there, but obviously that doesn't work. Okay, hang on. Yeah, there's the new floor plans. Okay, day 1 is here. Today is definitely Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today's Thursday. I'm stupid. A week would be day 8. Friday would be day 7. Tomorrow is Friday. But, well, we'd have to get the shelter again. I've set the shelter to unlock tomorrow, but we'd have to get the shelter again tomorrow. Otherwise, nothing happens. We can go back and I can just pause the video and run out the clock or something. Anyways, new floor plans. Permanent changes do not reset every day. Permanent changes are awesome. We can select it, won't select it, it'll give us more information. Dormitory. After drafting a draft room like this one, there's like the library, things that have a draft effect, gain 10 steps. Each time you enter dormitory after. That doesn't seem great. Maybe there's lore in there. There's flan and something else in there. A solarium. Unusual and rare rooms. 1 gem. I think all the greens cost a gem. You can't draft off of it, but it seems awesome. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. So does that mean if it's in your selection, you can rotate all of them? Rotation isn't bad. I'd rather get unusual and rare rooms, because it's probably just more things we haven't seen. Solarium. Okay. If we see the drafting room again, we come back, because there's probably more stuff. Okay, we know the date. They really just tell you in this one. That's funny. A very detailed paper model of a safe. It's interesting I can click on that. It wouldn't let me try to open it. The Great Hall Partitioning Plan for Thursday, November 12th. Today is Thursday, November 12th. Oh, the Great Hall is the locked door room. So this just shows me what the locked doors look like? Is there more in here? Drafting strategy. Oh, crap. Oh, this is volume 1. I think the library has volume 3. I really don't want to read this. Violet prints. Bedroom. Orange floor plan will immediately inform the contractor. Violet. Steps. 1 to 2 doors. Likely extra items. Oh, and these synergies. Oh, well, synergies. That we could guess. Green rooms love the shovel, a watering can. They cost gems, 2 to 3 doors. Often extra items. Hallways, a lot of doors, but you need keys. Oh, we have a lockpick kit, don't we? I'm so stupid. Isn't today the day we have a lockpick kit? Or that was the last one and we never got to use it? Never mind. Okay, shops, coins, gold. Always two. Yeah, it's like always 2 doors. Never free extra items. Vexation. Red rooms. A lot of doors. Low items, but shelters go to tomato soup. Skilled players. Prismatic rooms. Aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room. Okay. Interesting. The maid's chamber is red room and a bedroom. Oh. Okay. That I didn't actually notice. Maybe there are more examples that aren't in here. Okay, that's intel. It's intel, brother. I don't notice anything else on it. January issue. That's me right now. They're drafting the drafting room. And we know grain. Do we know it in this spot? We do. We have the G there. Okay, that door's locked and we have no keys. Our last hope here is the rotunda. And the weight room. The shelter's going for tomorrow, which is not good. Oh, the weight room has a keycard door, of course. Okay. So it's just gonna make 2 new doors, or it's gonna rotate it. It's gonna rotate it a quarter. Let's rotate it one more time. It doesn't. No, it does seem to update the map. Yes. Okay, not locked. Passageway, probably locked. We have no gems. We can rotate floor plans. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's a benefit of the rotunda. Is we can either make the door go up or go down. I like to go back down to try to not need keys. And the parlor could have gems, which would let us do something here. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I guess that's why it costs so much, is it lets you rotate the next rooms as well as itself. Which is crazy. Damn it. Okay. You are in the parlor. That is true. This box is empty. Unknown. The blue box is true. The blue box is true. You are false, which I believe means you have the thing. Yes, you are false, and therefore you are not empty. Hello? Car keys? Car keys! Okay. I don't have a garage. I'd love to get the garage. We have the car keys. We at least know the car keys can show up here. And we have to look for stuff on the tables. It's interesting. I don't think the drafting thing told me about blue rooms, did it? I don't think so. There's the aquarium. And this door is unlocked. And we can rotate these rooms. I'd love to go left. The chapel will be negated. I don't need the bedroom. We have no special bonus from the aquarium. I don't think we have. It might actually become sheltered if it's also red, which would just kill one of my things. So I think we actually go chapel. Which side would be ideal? I'd love to go this way. We can go left, get a garage. We can go right and continue. And its effect is negated. I'm sprinting. Oh, you can toggle sprint. Holy cow. I've been holding it this whole time. No garage. Another... Oh, no, this is the drawing room. This is the reroll room, which is actually great if it's a... thing, garage. I'd love to get this and get a garage, because we have the car keys. I need to use the car keys. This door now is open, which links us back, and we don't have to use the rotunda. Okay, locked, but I think we may be able to get a key, and I'd really love that to be the garage. Where can I get a key from? I guess we just keep going here. We're running out of steps. If we get a dining room, we're pretty close to rank 8. God damn it. Okay, so you go to the parlor. We're wasting a lot of steps. This one was locked too, wasn't it? Oh, god damn it. The weight room has a keycard door, so that's not really an option. The rotunda really does nothing for us. Damn it. I was really hoping for a garage. Maybe the garage can only show up once a day. I'm pretty sure we saw it with the library, didn't we? That's why we never got a thing. Okay. Well, I only hope is if there's a key on the ground somewhere. I mean, we're almost out of steps anyways, but if there's a key somewhere, we can continue. If not, we're screwed. Is there some kind of other... There's got to be some kind of other puzzle with these paintings. It's a very weird thing. Just looking to see if I can interact with any of them. I can't reach the other ones, obviously. Can I interact with any of these? No, okay. I thought there might be like a fireplace switch here. We can't really even make it back to the shelter to try to do that. But now we know the day for sure, at least. I'm just really stupid. I thought day 0 was Saturday, but I knew day 0 was Friday. But I'm just bad at math. Oh, hello. We can see rarity on this. Hang on. Commonplace. Rare is the drafting studio. That makes sense. But I was like, that's sweet. I need that. Rotunda is rare, but we got it so much. Weight room is rare. And rightfully so, I guess. Library's unusual. Wine cellar's unusual. Archive, standard. Unusual. You're guaranteed. That's the shelter. Unusual. Okay, well. I think we gotta... Oh, actually, I don't think I've seen this one before. Yeah. We can do this. And, well, the chapel won't have one. But the parlor, I believe, does, if we have the steps. Vertebra tree. Bone tree. Spine pine. Okay. There's an S. I think the tree either means fir or pine. I don't think the art changes, but it's gotta do that. And I believe, do we lose when we hit 0 or when we try to leave with 0? Okay, we do get... Oh! I didn't quite see it. I could pause the video and look at it or something, but... We'll make it back there one day. Good run. That one wasn't terrible. We got our west-facing villa, which is ideal, I think. I didn't do... I was asking for it to get to the left. And we just completely killed the right. Just because of this one locked door right there. And the parlor one was locked too. They really screwed me. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me do this. I forgot to do this in the last episode, I think. This is really the only new thing. And our letters. But November 5th in the library, which would be 2 days before we even start, which is strange. And the MCCX whatever to make 1213 in the wine cellar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.